Okay, guys, I'm back. My husband got the baby, so I'm gonna tip you back down and get back to work. And my alcohol evaporated. Okay. Okay, I like how it's turning out so far. Hopefully, I have enough alcohol to get through this. There we go. Clean up some of those lines. There we go. So we go in with the white. I'm very excited about this, guys. Then again, whenever you want to harden your lines, you can blow. If you want them to stay, they're not going to stay exactly where they are, but if you want them to stay pretty much where they are, blowing on your lines will do that for you. So I'm going to take a dab of alcohol ink. My alcohol ink is starting to dry in my little cup now. Okay, and I kind of want to come up here too. See if you can see it on there. Yeah. I feel like now every time I need to do this, I need to go live. I'm seeing it so much better on the video than I am actually by looking down at it. Okay. That is so cool. So this is where we are. Again, I told you it's floppy. So this is where we are just right now, just with these couple of outlines of clouds. Okay, I feel like I told you guys I'm a fusser, so I need to let this go. This is going to be the wooden tray all over again. I refuse. I ended up loving that tray, and so did the person who received it. So I'm very glad that I spent that much time with it. But there we go. I love that. Okay. So I kind of want to have like a big one up here. So I need to leave space because, like I said, I want to do um, some clouds kind of blowing through. So these are my cumulus clouds. We've done a couple of lessons on clouds in our homeschool lesson. So these are our cumulus clouds. These are our big puffy happy clouds. I'm gonna have a few little wispy cirrus clouds blowing through. I feel like I sound like Bob Ross. And so I need to leave some space so the clouds can kind of blow through here. Go back in with my. This is gentian. I did end up going back to gentian because the Caribbean blue ended up being too light. And I have a viewer. Hello, whoever that is. Thank you for hanging out with me. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to go in. This one is a little too dark. So you can dilute it with some alcohol, of course. And whoever my viewer is, if you have any questions, please feel free to type them in the live chat. I would be more than happy to answer them. If you missed what we're doing, I am doing a cloudy day journal. Okay. So I'm going to have to draw this up here because I don't like the way that's flowing like that. There we go. That's better. Well, hello. So now we're up to 2. We're working on this cloudy day journal. And right now we're just doing our the bottom of our clouds. So we want to make sure that it's not just like depthless white puffs. So we're giving it a little bit of depth with these, with this blue outlining. This is Mary Ink Gentian. I did try the lighter blue, which is called Caribbean, however you say it. And that did not show up the way I wanted it to show up. So I need to come back to this one. Like I said, this is my first time trying this. In my head, this worked. So we'll see how this works, like as far as practical application. I like that, but now I feel I told you I'm a fusser. Oh, hello, Misty Wisty. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the colors. Now I feel like I need to go back down here and darken these. But like I said, I need to remind myself that clouds are not, all the same. It is okay. Some of these clouds are darker than the others. It'll be all right. But now I'm going to come in. I'm going to add a couple more drops because I'm pretty sure that was our problem. So much alcohol spilled out in here. So I'm going to add some more alcohol ink. And then I'm going to kind of go in over the, I need more alcohol. I just got all that alcohol. Just turned it all blue. So then there's some like, I guess, not shading necessarily, but it doesn't go from like dark blue to white. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can get in there. Oh, I feel like that's gonna look really cool. Oh, I like that. Okay, it's so funny. If you try this, please, first of all, please try it. And then tag me, please. Oh, I forgot to tell you, ask you to like the video and share the video. And if this doesn't work out for us, well, I should take responsibility for this. If this doesn't work out for me, we can all have a good laugh about it. But if you try this, it's so funny because I don't see this nearly as well looking straight down at it as I do looking looking at my screen. So that is my reference point for how this is going. Okay. Okay, I really like that. Okay, so I feel like I I try to be very self-aware. And I am somebody who keeps adding stuff, and then I'm like, dang it, I shouldn't have done it. So I want to add some like more clouds to this, but I need to remember that I'm going to have my cirrus clouds kind of blowing through here. So I need to save space for that, or it'll be way too much. And I'm going to have glitter and mica powder. So I don't want it to be ridiculously busy. Okay, so I have my white acrylic paint, just regular paint from Walmart. And I'm gonna come in, first of all, I'm gonna fix this, because that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna push this out. There we go. Okay, let's see how this works out for me. Are you guys praying with me? I hope you're praying with me. Okay. I'm gonna start at the bottom. Okay. So far, I like it, but I may need to go back over this with some alcohol ink just so you can kind of see where it's going better. And I'm fine with that. But like I said, I'm not going for any shape other than pretty puffy clouds. I'm not doing oh, I lost. Sorry, I stopped mid-sentence trying to focus on this. I'm not doing thick layers, so it won't take long for this to dry. So I'm going to go ahead. I actually think it's pretty cool the way this is drying. And then I can go over this. This needs to come down more so the shading doesn't look so ridiculously big. Okay. Okay. And then you can seal this with, when you're done with yours, you can seal it with clear coat. You can do another layer of epoxy over it to make sure your clouds and hard work doesn't get damaged. I'm gonna come down. This one isn't gonna be big. This is just gonna be a cute little cloud. I'm not gonna bring it up over here though. Okay, and this one is just gonna be right over here. And I think I am gonna go in with some more alcohol ink and kind of just I guess emphasize what shading I did. I'm gonna wipe some of this off. I don't know if it's because this paint is on epoxy or what, but I think it's really cool the way it's drying. Okay, so if you do this, when you do this, I'm going to speak it into existence. I think that you should do, see, yep, my layer was so thin that it's already dry. If when I do this again, I am going to do the cloud first probably. So it's not, so it doesn't look like it's sitting on blue. It just looks like it's shading, so you know where to shade. I tried to sit my cloud on top of my shading, but then it just looked like it was behind it. So I think you should do your shading or your cloud first. So then you could just go in with this. Because now I just wish I had this instead of the, you know, like the thick area. So look, you learned something. Learn from my mistakes. Clouds first, guys. So the cool thing about alcohol ink is I can almost make all of this go away. Look at that. Look at God. Won't he do it? If you be faithful to him, he'll be faithful to you. So I'm going to go in with this and wipe that like that. Boom! Look at that. What? Okay. So I'll be sure to have a little cirrus cloud flowing through there. So now I'm going to make this little bitty cloud. Oh, look at how cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna go. I feel like I was. Oh, I got up to take care of the baby and then didn't turn my music back on. I just say I feel like I started music whenever we did this, didn't I? Just joking. I like it. This needs. Okay, I know why I'm waiting because I'm going to sprinkle some glitter on there. Okay, so this one doesn't bother me so much because I feel like it's not the shadow wasn't as big, so that doesn't look as I don't know. I just that one doesn't bother me so much. We'll see if I need to take it off, and if I do, you guys see how easy that was to do. It's alcohol, so just add some alcohol and wipe it away. Okay, I think it is starting to bother me because I like how that thin. Okay, so yeah. So I got an alert from the Facebook page, which by the way, if you're not a member, please join us. It's Holistic at Home. That's the name of our Facebook group because I don't I'm not one to complicate things that don't need to be complicated. Let's stick with what it is. Um, my brother is not a fan of the name that I've come up with for my supporters. I think it's hilarious. If you don't know what it is yet, I don't know if you guys saw the first video. Go check out the Facebook page, you'll see. Okay, come around here. Yes. Okay, so after this, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, but after I'm done with this part, I am going to do another coat of white, and then I'm gonna do some of this white glitter. I was planning on doing, I kind of want this, I don't know. I love gold. I don't know that that has anything to do with what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna do it because I'm me. And I feel like you guys understand me, right? Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and clean this one up as well. This used to be alcohol ink. Now it is a mix of light blue and white paint. So, I mean, this used to be alcohol. And I feel like if I keep, I'm going to bring that up some. And then whatever I'm done with, I can get rid of. So once I do my next coat of paint, this is so pretty, guys. So I wish, well, not I wish, you live and you learn, right? So next time, I'm definitely doing my clouds first. I just thought, I don't know, I told you it was my first time. So if you're taking notes, do it the opposite, in the opposite order that I did it. Clouds first. Okay, then I'm gonna clean this up. And while I'm not taking off shine, I'm not too concerned about whether I do or not because, like I said, you can go back in and seal it with a clear coat. I'm going to take this off. You can go back in and seal it with a clear coat and or do another coat of epoxy. You'll get that shine right back. Okay, so this is what we have right now. I'm going to go back in with another coat of paint and I'm going to go cloud by cloud because I'm going to drop some glitter on top of it, on top of the wet paint. And I think that would stay nicely. Okay, so I have my white glitter. I have my old makeup brush. I'm gonna tap out a little bit because it probably has some gold in there or something, because I love gold. From whenever I did my gold from whenever I did my galaxy tray. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with the one at the bottom because I feel like that gives me the least chance of, I guess, not contaminating. They're all gonna have glitter on them, but like messing up one, like putting too much glitter on one because I'm going back over it. Okay, and remember, guys, I'm gonna come in later with, and this is how I do mine. I have it in my brush. I'm just gonna kind of I dig it. I'm not going to add any more, even though in my spirit I want to, because I feel like that would be too much glitter for this one little cloud. And I want to come in with some gold glitter, probably like towards the bottom of the cloud. I'm going to spread this blue out. Okay. Next cloud. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm trying to paint in a way that will create like depth, I guess, so it will look like a puffy cloud. So I'm kind of going over strokes that I've done so that it looks full and not just, painting in horizontal strokes or in vertical strokes. So I feel like I'm creating the depth of a cloud, I guess is the best way to say that. Okay. I'm gonna come back in with my glitter. So the cirrus clouds that I'm going to have going between, just, kind of like blowing around, that's probably where I'm going to use my bright eyes, just so it'll be kind of, flowy a little bit. Because cirrus clouds are those wispy clouds. And I don't want too much concentrated, light blue. I don't want it to be. Okay. Working on this cloud now. Actually, let me turn it this way so I can create. Make sure when you do this that you don't paint on top. Even if you do it in the order that I figured out that you should do it in, I think you should go back in with some more white. So just make sure you're not painting over. Ooh, I almost dipped that in my glitter. Make sure you're not painting over the blue that you did at the bottom. And continue to paint in those, I guess, semicircular strokes. And you could probably even go in after, this is a little dry, and maybe like add something in the back. Like, something, add different layers to your clouds. Okay, now I'm gonna go in again with my glitter. Tap that on. Okay. 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 So because this is my last layer of white, and I'm not gonna be, I like the way that one looks. That one looks very pretty. So I kind of did it. I don't know if you guys remember how I did the, what was it, the wood tray. How I kind of like pushed the alcohol ink down where I wanted it to settle and allowed it to do, let it dry like that. That's kind of how I'm doing this. So it's kind of creating different layers because of the, let me see if I can come in. And again, this is not fully cured, which is why it's still flexible, but it kind of creates a little like layers of the cloud. Okay. And again with the glitter. So this is probably going to be at least a 2-day journal because I have to let this dry. I'm going to have to go in with my epoxy. I'm going to have to, oh my gosh, I love it so far. Let's see. This needs this little mini cloud I did up there. Needs a little sparkle. Okay, now I feel like it needs. Let's see. This is an experiment. I haven't sold this journal, so this journal is, like I said, it's just an experiment. This is, I'm not messing up anybody's product. We'll come in between these two and see. Let's see. I feel like I did get this from Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. I think he was amazing. God rest his soul. Okay, let's see. That's really cool. I don't know. Okay, now let me be honest with you guys. I'm not like, I love crafting, but I'm not like an artist, like I would, whatever. Anyways, I don't know what I did, but this, the smaller cloud looks lower, like looks like it's behind the other cloud. That's really cool. I don't know how I did that. And honestly, I don't know that I could replicate, like do that again. I guess replicate is the correct word. I don't know that I could replicate that, but I did it and there it is. Okay. So I'm done with that. I'm gonna go ahead and close my glitter. Now I think, am I gonna do this? Where would I do this? I guess at the bottom. I guess we could try it. If not, we'll see. Okay, so I have my other makeup brush. I absolutely love this mica powder. I have let's see. I have some earring palettes coming in from Craft Crack, of course. I have so much gold pigment flying around right now. So this is called Odyssey again. I feel like I said that, but just in case I did not. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I cannot, guys. I can't even. Okay, so I have some. What was I saying? I'm so distracted by how pretty this gold pigment is. That's ridiculous. Jeez Louise. Okay, so I have some earring palettes coming in, so I'll be making some earrings. I don't know if I'll be on the Craft Crack page. So if you're not a member of the Craft Crack Glitter Facebook group, you should join. There's tutorials, just a lot of fun people who love glitter and want to talk about glitter and crafts. I mean, can you go wrong with that? I think not. So that's another place if you want to hang out with yours truly. I am an ambassador to Craft Crack Glitter, for Craft Crack Glitter. I'm gonna kind of brush. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This mica powder is outshining the glitter, guys. I don't know if you can see it. I definitely can see it, and I can't see anything else. Oh, let me do that one last, since that one's probably still wet. I have mica powder flying around everywhere, though. I love mica powder. So I need to think of something else that I want to do. And if Tashura sends me exactly what I need, I think she needs to sign up for the Psychic Friends, because it's starting to get ridiculous. This is 2 months in a row that I got exactly what I needed to make a project that I've been wanting to make. Oh, that's so pretty. And that's so pretty. This one is the paint in this one's a little thicker, so I'm worried that it's not fully dried. So I plan on, after I do this, after I come back, I am sure there's glitter or mica all over my face at this point. So after I'm done with this, I plan on tomorrow probably doing the epoxy with the acrylic paint in it. And I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably have that light blue mixed in some of it, and then I'll just do, drizzle some lines and then just blow them around my heat gun. That's the plan at least, but as you guys can see, I like to fly by the seat of my pants. I am also, like you gotta work with what works for you, and then you gotta learn what's not working and be flexible and keep it moving. That is nursing, and so I try to be open to what is happening and whether it wants to happen or not. Okay, and where's the makeup brush? So I think you guys, if you guys don't have, and these makeup brushes were not expensive, I think you just need some, if you're gonna get involved in, craft projects like this, you just need like a cheap set of makeup brushes. Oh, geez Louise, that's so pretty. I feel like I need to have a designated person on my lives to tell me, stop adding mica. That's enough. No more mica powder. Because there's never too much mica powder, I don't think. It's about like glitter. There's never too much glitter. Guys, this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna be honest with you because you guys know I keep it real. I was a little worried after I first after I had to redo get some of that gold to come off. After I had to redo the clouds, but this is coming together and the way I want it to come together. I'm going to try though to get some gold in the layers, like especially in this one, how this one has. So I'm listening to Joe right now, which is why I'm having to really pay attention to what song is playing because some of his songs are not. I mean, this video isn't for children, but I mean, I want your child to be able to watch it if they're in the room with you. And some Joe songs are not like that. I really like him. So my husband took me to a Joe concert a few years ago. I was pregnant with a 2-year-old, so probably like, yeah. Well, yeah, he's almost 3 though. So about 3 years ago. It was amazing. Like amazing. Ridiculous. So if you've never been to a Joe concert, I don't know why not. I suggest you do it. It was very romantical. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am probably at least a couple of layers. So this, let me see if I can do like that. So this I love. If you could see how it looks like there are layers. So I'm probably going to go in and add some of that to the ones at the bottom. Probably not, well, maybe the bottom one. I don't know, but it's so small. Okay. Guys, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh my goodness. So if you do this, and I really hope you do it, please tag me in it so I can see your amazing artwork. I'm gonna go down with this. And again, clouds are irregular, so don't worry about being perfect. Even though I'm being really nitpicky, don't be like me. I'm trying not to be, but. Okay, so I'm going to, I feel like every video I make, I almost drop something. Okay, so after that dries a little bit, I'm going to, after that dries a little bit, I'm going to tap in some of this Odyssey mica powder from KKG. First of all, if you do any clouds or anything like this, you have to do like, I mean, if you have a professional way to do it, that's how, do it like that. But like, if you don't know a different way to do it, I suggest this. I think this is so pretty, and I love how it really looks like it has layers. I think that's so neat. I am not formally trained. This is all natural talent and ability. I'm just joking. I did have to take art appreciation, which irked me because, well, it only irked me because I'm 32 years old almost. Why are you having me take this class? I just want to be a BSN. Just let me take these nursing classes and be done. I'm not, it'd be different if I was like a kid out of high school trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. That was not my situation. I'd already been a nurse for 9 years, so I'm pretty sure that this is it. I'm gonna kind of set this one off so it's not so perfect looking. Okay. And again, I'm just making sure I have a little extra paint and kind of pushing it down. And then I'm gonna do, now because I have so much paint, I'm gonna have to do a top coat, which I'm fine with that. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for some of them. So it's really cool because you can see, because I painted over the layers that had the white iridescent glitter. So you can see that through some of the areas that I left open. But you can also see like the fresh white paint. So there are definitely layers in here. Very cool. I'm trying to wait for some of this paint to dry before I start fooling around with it. I'm very excited for this one to be done. Okay, let's see if I can. So I'm gonna seal this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use triple thick or, oh my gosh, I cannot. Tashura, how do you even come up with these colors? This is ridiculous. You guys, I can't wait to finish it and take a picture of this. I'll be surprised if this lasts long in my shop. Okay, so that one's done. This paint is a little thick, so no. Come up here. Okay. Okay, remember, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you're just hanging out with me, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate the company. It shouldn't be too much longer, guys. I really appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I just want to make sure that this is how I want it before I go to bed, because once this dries, I feel like that will be what it is. Okay. Tap out some more. Look, I have mica powder everywhere. Ah. Okay. Let me make sure I don't tap out too much because I don't want to waste any of this beautiful mica powder. And I need to work with my, brush some of this away. There you go. I'm gonna kind of over that a little bit. A big blob of mica clouds. That's not what I want. That's not going to give me the layers that I'm trying to achieve. So paint it over it and get back to work. Again, this is not something that you have to be perfect. Just have fun. So while I'm waiting for that, I just feel like, oh, somebody stop me. Why do I do this to myself, guys? I feel like Bob Ross is telling me to do this. We'll end with okay. Okay, and so then I need to do the same process for this little impromptu cloud that I did for everything else. So I need to do the white iridescent glitter and wait for that to dry. Do another quick light layer. Oh my gosh, this Odyssey mica is ridiculous. This looks very like heavenly, or what, like, I don't know what heaven looks like, but how heaven is portrayed. So I'm going to let this one hurry up and dry and then do a quick smaller layer, just like I did for the rest, and then dab on some Odyssey, and then we'll be done for the night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. There we go. I felt like it was off balance. Okay, of course, like everything, you don't have to make yours exactly like mine. Please do your preference. I am, like I said, I am by no means a professional. I love doing this and I enjoy doing this, and I love doing it with you guys. So take this and put your own spin on it. But please let me know that you did it. Just at me, or come on over to the Facebook page and share what you did. I would love to see that. Okay. So, last cloud of the night. And this is going to have little layers, of course, because it's a lip cloud. Oh, Joe is amazing. He has amazing music, I should say. I don't know him personally, so I don't know if he is amazing or not. I'll take this too. Okay. Okay, flip this over a bit to make this make sense. There we go. Okay. I let thinking I watched enough Bob Ross to make my own happy accident lead me astray. By the way, what song is this? Darn it. I Want to Know by Joe. That's Claudia Jordan from Real Housewives. That's all I know her from. So, I'm going to say this because, like I told you, it's almost my birthday, so I'm going to do some fun things for you guys. I'm going to be saying like random facts about myself, and then I'm going to ask on Facebook those random facts, and you can win a prize. We'll be doing giveaways for my birthday. I'm very excited. Wait till this dries a little bit and then go in and then do my Odyssey. All of this stuff, I think, except, like my tools, like my paintbrushes and my medicine cups and acrylic paint, everything can be found on KKG. The Marabou inks, Odyssey, the white glitter, Bright Eyes, all of this can be found on KKG. There we go. Oh, this is so enjoyable. This is my me time usually. So I've read articles about how parents either stay up late or they don't have me time. You like to do things that they like. So I could be sleeping right now, but I'm crafting. And I feel like this was a good decision. I'll drink coffee in the morning. I just almost screamed. So my son's birthday was forever ago, but we still have like pieces of streamers hanging down. A piece of streamer hanging down from the door. And I looked up. It's getting late, guys. I looked up and thought there was I don't know, maybe a lizard or something. And I'm not even scared of lizards, so I don't know why I was about to scream. But I was about to scream with a mouthful of juice. Let me see. I feel like I need a dab right here. Guys. Okay, so first of all, I can't hardly see through the Odyssey that is in my eyelashes right now. I feel like that would make a very pretty eyeshadow. My face is if you think you're seeing things, you're not. Odyssey is flying all over, so I'm sparkling right now. This is not a filter. This is like KKG bling shine. What? Okay, so I need to go to bed. I'm getting delirious. Okay, so this is what we have so far. And again, this is not cured, which is why it's so floppy. Let's see. Let me back up a little bit. So good. There we go. That's what we have so far. I'm really loving it. I know I'm going to love it even more once we kind of spread the cirrusy looking clouds through the sky so there's not so much blank space, and get some more shine on it. Put another coat of epoxy, or put a sealer. I'm going to have to seal it. And then put another coat of epoxy over it. But I am really happy with what I have so far. And let me see, I don't know if you guys can see that very well. I don't think it's showing up very well because it looks okay. So where it looks dirty, because I feel like it looks dirty in the camera. Where it looks dirty, it's just gold. It's the Odyssey, so it's not as dark as it's showing. It's like a gold look. I don't know why it looks so dark. That's so weird. Or maybe my eyes are just tired. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you enjoyed what we had. I hope you enjoyed this process, this Odyssey with Odyssey. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you guys try it. I hope you guys come on over and hang out with us on the Facebook page. Yes, the Facebook page. Holistic at Home. You can follow me at holistic.homemaker on Instagram. I have a shop on Etsy, Holistic at Home. See, like brand continuity. You're not going to forget it because it's all the same thing. If you know the YouTube page, you know the Etsy page, you know the Facebook page, you almost know the Instagram page. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great evening, or it's definitely night now. I hope you're having a great night. Um, I hope you're being productive, even though it's the middle of the night almost. Thank you so much again. I'm delirious. Okay. Be patient with yourself and each other. Give grace to yourself and each other. Sleep sweet, my holistic at homies. I have bling. I just saw bling up my nose. It looked like I had my nose pierced, which I've wanted, but I'm not going to do it because my husband is not with that. Anyways, sorry. I just said bye and I got distracted. Have a great night, my holistic at homies.